Hi, welcome to my live. I'm just fixing my daily lunch. 25 pounds down. Ooh, I need to change my title. I think it still says 24 pounds. I hit 25 pounds today. Feeling great. I always drink a lot of water before I fix my lunch because that helps suppress my appetite, makes me not crave so much food. Hi, anyone that's joining. Hi, my name is Rebecca. Today I'm officially down 25 pounds. So proud of myself. So I'm just about to fix my daily lunch. If you want to join me, I always drink water before I fix lunch just to help me feel more full. I need to drink some water anyways because I hit the gym so hard last night. I think I pushed myself a little too hard. I'm so sore. Like, have you ever come out of the gym and you're just, I don't know, I almost feel sick. I'm so sore. I really did too much. I've already taken some Tylenol to help, but I'm also drinking a lot of water to try to help with that. I also eat some of my gummies right before I eat lunch. Again, it just helps suppress my appetite. This is just some ashwagandha gummies. I'm 7 months postpartum, so ashwagandha really helps me out. All right. Time to start grabbing my food. Hi, anyone that's joining. My name's Rebecca. And I'm on a weight loss journey. Today I'm officially 25 pounds down. Proud of myself. I'm still getting dishes on the dishwasher. I need to unload. Just use my pink bowl today. I'm so mad at myself because I just went to Aldi's yesterday and I forgot to get some deli chicken from there. I love their chicken way better. This is the trash from Walmart. Still trying to finish it up. The texture on this is just not as good. And it always has like fatty chunks in it. And I'm like, I don't enjoy this chicken, I'll just say. But I enjoy the rest of my meal. My husband's texting me. I was just telling y'all how sore I am after the gym yesterday, and my husband's texting me. He's like, my chest is so sore. And I'm like, same. I literally just took some Tylenol. I'm dying. It's like a good and a bad feeling right now. But yeah. Wow, Fine Fitness was on my live for a second. I love her channel. Yeah, y'all should go check her out. She is a big motivator for me. She tells it like it is. A lot of people call her mean and hateful, and I'm like, I think she is the truth we all need to hear. Hi, anyone that's joining. My name is Rebecca. I'm a mom of 2 babies, well, a toddler and a baby. I am 7 months postpartum, and I've been on a weight loss journey since January. And I'm just fixing my lunch that I have every day, pretty much. A few things I change out here and there, but for the most part, it's all the same. And this has helped me lose my weight so far. If you want to follow me, I try to get on lives, just about the same time every day. It's usually when my babies go down for a nap. But right now they're at grandma's, so they should be going down for a nap here soon. Oh, you followed me. Thank you. Appreciate that. I just hit over 1,000 followers like a couple of days ago. So it's like I'm celebrating 25 pounds down and 1,000 followers in 1 week. It's a good week. So let's see. What chips do we have? I really enjoyed these yesterday, so I think I'm gonna just have those again. Got some sweet potato chips. Doing anything else as far as my diet or how I'm losing weight? I'm in a calorie deficit. I hit 10,000 steps, walk 10,000 steps every day, and I go to the gym 3 times a week. So I feel like I'm doing a lot. I'm doing all the right things, and that's why I'm transforming pretty quickly, I would say. Some would say that's slow to lose 25 pounds in like 4 months, but I think that's amazing. Thank you. Yeah, I'm really proud of myself, actually. I try not to get on the scale too much because I don't want to get obsessed with it, but when the numbers keep looking good, I just can't help it. And now I'm 25 pounds down, and I'm just like, I don't know. It seems to be like regularly 1.5 pounds a week, so I'm pretty proud of that. I'm sure that will stop at some point, like stop being so quick, but actually, I'm so close to finishing that, I'll just go ahead and get another pineapple. This is about empty. I'll just go ahead and work on this. Oh, I already got 165 likes. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, again, anyone that's just joining, my name is Rebecca. I am on a weight loss journey. 25 pounds down officially today. And I'm wanting to celebrate when I hit 30 pounds down, because that will be my halfway mark. My goal is 60, so my short-term goal will be that 30-pound mark. I want to set this in here, but I don't think I have room. I'll just set this next to my bowl. So I need ideas of how to glow up for when I hit that 30-pound mark. I'm thinking like a new wardrobe, new haircut, maybe some light highlights, just something to like celebrate that 30-pound mark. So yeah, this is what I'm eating for today. My lunch. We've got some sweet potato chips. We've got some deli chicken. Underneath here, all these chips, is some mixed nuts and then like an ounce of cheese. And then I have some pineapple to have after that. So yeah, I'm going to move on over to the living room. All right. Oh, I do also drink Celsius on my lunch. Let me pick out a Celsius. Oh, nice. Wasn't sure if we had any left, but we do. I'm gonna drink watermelon. That's very summery. Yeah, that's my thing. Thank you. Dropping weight slow, that's my goal. I don't want to lose quickly. I just know I'm making this a sustainable lifestyle. So, oh, that's my washer. I'll be right back. Alright, I'm actually going to fill up my water a little bit. That's enough for now. That's enough for now. All right. Hi, anyone that's joining. My name is Rebecca, and I'm a mom of 2 babies. Well, a toddler and a baby. And I had 2 babies in 2 years. I gained like 30 pounds just from that. And so my short-term goal was to lose 30 pounds and to get back to my pre-pregnancy weight, just get back to the body I know. And I'm already 25 pounds down, so I'm so close to that 30-pound mark. And then after that, my goal is to go even farther, because I know I can make my body even healthier. So my long-term goal is to lose another 30 pounds, so 60 altogether. So yeah, I feel like that's exciting. Like, it doesn't seem so far away now that I'm already 25 pounds down. So those sweet potato chips are so good. And that's something I preach over here at my channel too. Is carbs are not the enemy. Eating in excess is the enemy. Learning how to eat around your chips or carbs is key. This is so good. So yeah, I'm just eating my regular lunch. We just have some deli meat, chicken, sweet potato chips. I have some mixed nuts and an ounce of cheese. And then also some pineapple for afterwards. Ingredients. I mean, I look at the nutrition labels. I'm looking more at the macros on things, and I do look at ingredients on some things, but like, I like to shop at Aldi's because I already know, like, there's not they don't have anything in their store that has Red 40 or stuff like that. Because I spend enough time looking at the nutrition label, looking at the protein, the calorie intake, all of that. So that's really more my concern. Thank you for liking the live. Appreciate y'all. Alright, it's time for my press-on nails test. Let's see if I can open my Celsius without them breaking off. There we go. And it made it. That watermelon is so good. Tastes like summer. Yeah, I feel like I don't worry too much about that stuff. I feel like with me getting a lot of low calorie stuff, I'm already getting things without high fructose because that usually pumps up the sugar, pumps up the calories, and so I'm already getting stuff with lower calories. But yeah. And again, it's all about increasing your habits. I feel like a lot of people try to like slam everything all in one. Like, my recommendation, because I'm doing like 3 different things. I eat in a calorie deficit, I hit 10,000 steps a day, and I also hit the gym. And that alone is already so many habits you have to implement into your life. And what I tell people is don't try to do everything at once. You need to build up those habits. Start with like eating in a calorie deficit. Or maybe not even that. What I did first was starting the gym. I wasn't even losing weight. You know, I wasn't eating less. I wasn't walking. I was just going to the gym and figuring out how to weight train and to get my muscles built up, to get stronger, learn how to eat more protein, stuff like that. And then after I got used to the gym, then I started learning how to walk 10,000 steps a day. Oh, thank you, Ariel. You're so sweet. I always see you too. I think you're the same girl who like, you always like all of my videos. You're so sweet. Thanks for joining my live. But yeah. So my thing is building up those habits, because it's just too hard. And I mean, I think a person can do it, but I think it's too hard on the average person to do everything all at once. So, you know, worrying about the ingredients and stuff might come, but for right now, I'm perfecting these 3 habits. I'm perfecting hitting 10,000 steps a day, literally every day, 0 excuses. That alone is such a habit to accomplish. Going to the gym 3 times a week, again, with a toddler and a baby, that alone is such a habit to accomplish. Eating in a calorie deficit, eating literally half the amount of calories I used to eat, that alone is such a habit to accomplish. You know, I swear, it always lets me know I've been on TikTok for 2 hours during my lives. I'm going to fix that today. Right. But I think eating is, you're right, eating is 80% of your weight loss. It's not the steps, it's not the gym, it's definitely eating. But along with that, that's probably the hardest habit for most people to get past. Most people could walk 10,000 steps a day and probably go to the gym and then get discouraged because they're not seeing any progress, because they're still not getting those habits in the kitchen. The kitchen is where it's at. And that's the hardest thing for people to get past, their mentality, their addiction, you know. So, yeah, that's why I'm just like, figure out healthier habits. Like for a lot of people, just drinking water all day can be such a big deal. They're just like, oh, I don't know if I can give up this. I don't know if I can give up that. And for me, I've done that for years and years. And I can remember a time that was hard for me. I can remember a time where I went to a restaurant and it was hard for me to choose water. But now that's like second nature for me. Now that's like not a problem. So that's where I tell people, like, you need to get used to those habits, you know? It's all about getting past that mentality part. Because I can remember that being hard for me, but that felt like a lifetime ago. That felt like a whole other me. The person who, because I'm a Southerner and we love our sweet tea. So to go to a restaurant and not get sweet tea was a huge deal. But imagine the amount of calories that was cut out of my diet the second I dropped sweet tea. Just that alone, you know? So it's definitely a lot about those habits you build up over time. That's why for most, it's like you shouldn't even try to say, oh, I'm going to lose 30 pounds in 3 months. Like, you really shouldn't even plan on losing weight at all at first. You should just focus on building up those habits. Getting used to even your family commenting on your habits. You know, I still, if I go out to eat, which is so baffling to me, we just went out with my husband's uncle, like, in August, and I was heavily pregnant. But this moment just always sticks in my head because he was just like, y'all sure do drink a lot of water. Because we were ordering water at the restaurant, and I was just like, I didn't even realize, like, that would be something people would notice. But it, you know, and I know he didn't mean anything by it, but me, like, 5 years ago, that probably would have been like, oh, man, I shouldn't, like, maybe I'm looking too much like a health nut or something. And now it doesn't bother me. I'm like, yeah, you should drink more water, too. It wouldn't hurt. It's great you lost 70 pounds. That is definitely a big accomplishment. My goal is 60, and already being 25 pounds down, I know what a feat that is. You should be proud. Again, my thing is trying to show people too, mostly mothers. I mostly want to show mothers that we can get our bodies back. I don't know, my husband and I were talking about this morning of like, how many women have you known that just completely lost themselves over motherhood, you know? And we don't judge, we give them grace because we know how hard and difficult motherhood is. But it was like, before motherhood, you knew that person to be always healthy and skinny and in shape. And then like after motherhood, you see how they just like let themselves go, you know. We give them grace, of course, because motherhood is one of the most difficult things you'll ever do in their life. So my goal is to show mothers, postpartum women, that we can do it. We can fight and get our bodies back. So just already for me to be 25 pounds down, and I'm 5 pounds away from being fully back to my postpartum or pre-pregnancy weight, makes me so proud, because I feel like I'm showing all the women that we can at the very least get back to our pre-pregnancy weight. And then after that, I'm going to prove my body's going to be even better than it was pre-pregnancy. Because honestly, even at 160 pounds, you know, I still had a lot of room for improvement. So yeah, I'm just going to prove, like, you know, for all those different things of like, oh, my body will never be like it was before pregnancy, and I'm going to be here proving, like, yeah, it can be better than it was before pregnancy. Just to show all the moms that we can. Thank you, Linda. Very sweet. I don't have as many followers today or watchers today as I did yesterday. Yesterday I had like a regular 40. Today we're 7. But for whoever's watching, if there's anyone new on here, hi, my name is Rebecca, and I am on a weight loss journey. I'm just eating my lunch that I normally have. I'm eating some sweet potato chips. I've got some deli chicken, about an ounce of cheese, and some mixed nuts. So I am the type of person where consistency for me means learning how to eat the same thing every day. And so for breakfast and lunch, at least, I always have the same thing every day. And that has made my life so much easier. Honestly, I feel like more people should talk about that and promote that, because trying to have something different every day can be so overwhelming, and it increases the food noise. Like, if you're just used to having the same things every day, it helps so much. I like how someone already flagged a guy on here earlier who was being mean. I was on YouTube live and I will never do that again. I did that a few days ago. And they were all so mean on there. Rage baiters. And there was no way to flag those comments or to get those people out of the chat. Except for me to personally block them. And I didn't want to go blocking people throughout my whole live. So TikTok lives are way nicer. If anyone's here, you don't have to comment, but maybe drop some likes, show some support. I need to do a lot of cleaning today. I dropped my babies off at grandma's. Oh, thank you, Tiffany. I appreciate the follow. Thank you. Yeah, I was supposed to get some cleaning done today, so we'll see what all I can get done. I get so overwhelmed. Again, having 2 under 2. Yeah, it's not for the weak. That's another reason why I'm so proud of myself. Getting this weight loss done too, because it's just on top of everything else that I'm trying to get done. Having this weight loss journey implemented in my life. I feel like future me will always be grateful for the me right now who's really pushing and really getting this work in. I will always thank myself. But yeah, if y'all do want to follow me, I've been tracking my progress or documenting my progress since January when I started. So you can even go back on my videos and see the progress with each month. I do monthly updates, and today marks officially, the 28th is always my next month. And so today marks officially 4 months into my weight loss journey. So I'm officially 25 pounds down in 4 months. So that's crazy. And I'm pretty proud of that. So yeah, if you want to follow me, because I'm always showing something, I always have something to show. Whether it's going to the gym, whether it's eating on a calorie deficit, getting my 10,000 steps a day, going grocery shopping. Yeah. I just feel like I always have content to show, even if it's not my life as a wife and mother. That weight loss part still is a lot to show. Because, yeah. Thank you, Bianca. Yeah, I'm just eating my everyday lunch. I just have some deli meat, some chicken, got an ounce of cheese, some mixed nuts, and some sweet potato chips. I'm the type of person, oh, thank you, Diana. I'm the type of person who has learned to be okay with eating the same thing every day. I even said this on my lives yesterday. Like, I used to not be able to do that because my husband could. He was eating the same thing for breakfast and lunch every day, and he was dropping weight quick. And I would be like, oh, that's such a man. It's just because he's a man. But it really wasn't. He was having consistency in his life. He was eating the same thing for breakfast and lunch because he was going to work and just bringing the same things to eat for breakfast and lunch. And I was always like, oh, I could never do that. I always have to eat something different. I would get sick of something so quick. And now I've learned, like, that's one of the biggest things that has helped me, is getting used to eating the same things, at least for breakfast and lunch. Supper is where I, like, branch out. Supper is the only one where I have to think about, like, what am I going to fix for tonight? What do we have? What do I have that's different? What can I throw together? And it blows my mind that I used to be like that for every meal. What am I going to fix for breakfast? What am I going to do for lunch? What do I have? What can I throw together? Doing that for every meal. No wonder we have so much food noise, you know, and we're like, oh, we're always thinking about food. Well, you almost have to when you have something different for every meal, you know? I think that's the biggest creator of food noise, is just having different stuff all the time. We need to get used to eating the same things. Hi. Thank you for joining. What am I eating right now? Just some of my daily lunch. I always have the core parts of my lunch usually is at least the deli meat, cheese, and then some mixed nuts. And then the carb, I usually have something different. So today I'm having some sweet potato chips, in moderation, of course. And then for after I'm done with that, I have a little bit of pineapple that I'm going to eat. So, along with a watermelon Celsius, because Mama needs some energy. So, thank you, Les. Thank you. So yeah, I'm just a big encourager of, like, we need to learn. I know a lot of influencers on here. Excuse me. A lot of influencers like to show, like, different things you can eat, different meals, different this and that. And that's great. And that's wonderful. And thank you. I appreciate it. A lot of people think they have to eat something different all the time. And I'm just not that person. And I know I could have so much more content if I was showing different meals and different recipes all the time and different things I'm cooking for breakfast and lunch. But I'm just not that person to encourage eating something different every meal. If anything, I feel like most of us need to get used to repetition. We need to get used to eating the same things. We need to get used to not being excited for every meal that we have, you know? We need to get used to routine, ultimately. And again, supper is the one meal that I like switch up, and I'm always having something different pretty much. But breakfast and lunch are core. And that has made so many things easier for me, whether it's grocery shopping, prepping, you know. I mean, y'all saw me just now just throwing my meal together. It took me like 5 minutes, you know. So easy. And it's because I know what I'm doing. I know what I'm getting. I don't have to think, what am I going to grab? What am I going to get? I ran out of this, so I can't do that, you know. So yeah, I think it's a lot of, like, we need to get used to a routine. And a lot of us don't want to hear that. We want different all the time. Gimme. So yeah, just another mentality breakthrough if you ask me. Another thing you have to get past in your head. So yeah. Hi, anyone that's joining. My name's Rebecca, and I'm on a weight loss journey. Today marks officially I'm down 25 pounds. I'm so proud of myself. My short-term goal is to lose 30 pounds, so I'm 5 pounds away from that. And that will get me back to my pre-pregnancy weight. I am 7 months postpartum. I have a toddler and a baby, so my life is already hectic, but I'm still squishing in there my weight loss journey. So I'm just proud of myself, proving to other moms that we can do this. Yeah, so I'm in a calorie deficit. I'm allowed between 1,800 to 2,000 calories a day, and that's because I'm so active now. I hit 10,000 steps a day, and, I hit the gym at least 3 times a week, if not 4. It's usually 3, though. Man, I'm glad I took a Tylenol. I hit the gym last night with my husband. Oh, and that was another thing I just accomplished. Before pregnancy, I was doing skull crushers at the gym. I don't know if y'all know what skull crushers are, but they basically work your triceps, and you're using a big bar. And before pregnancy, I was doing 40 pounds with the skull crusher. So after pregnancy, I was like only able to do like 20 pounds because it had been so long since I was able to do skull crushers. So I've been slowly working my way up, really since January, to try to get back to 40 pounds. And last night, I was able to do 5 reps on 40 pounds. It was almost easy. I told my husband, I was like, I picked the bar up off the sets, and I got intimidated. I was like, oh, this is heavy. I don't know if I'm going to be able to do this, but I'm going to try. I'm going to get at least 1 or 2 reps. And then I got 5. And that alone might be why I am dying today. I am so sore. I already took a Tylenol. I'm feeling like a headache in my neck. I might have pushed myself a little too hard, but I was so excited to finally be back on 40 pounds. But nothing makes me feel more like a beast in the gym than hitting those skull crushers at 40 pounds. I'm just like, y'all watch out. You can't touch me. I don't know. Y'all gotta talk to me a little. Are y'all in the gym at all? Is there like some successes you've had in the gym lately you want to talk about? Because I'm proud of myself. And push day is probably one of my favorites in the gym. I love skull crushers. I love working on the chest, and shoulders are the only ones I hate. I feel like I can never improve on my shoulders. They're so hard to do. But other than that, I really like doing push day. Push and pull are probably my favorites. I like pull day. But legs are the least. I can't stand legs. I already feel like my legs look great, so it's another thing where I'm like, I'm not gonna be able to tell if those improve or not. But I know girls especially are supposed to love legs the most because we want to work on our booties, but I can't stand legs. I wish I had a few more comments. Sorry, I'm probably not giving you much to talk about. Just watching me munch, really. The sweet potato chips are so good. And they smell so good, too. I want to hit the gym again today, but it's Wednesday and it's hardest to get to the gym because we also want to go to church tonight. So it's hard to squeeze in going to the gym. If we do, it might be after church, which means we'll be getting home late. So yeah, because we usually spend like a good hour at the gym. It's crazy how the viewership is so different from day to day. Because yesterday I had like a regular, consistent 40 people. Today I'm like barely getting to 10. It's crazy. Algorithm is so weird. This TikTok algorithm in general is so weird. Just so y'all know, like, I'm happy and I'm thankful. I hit over 1,000 followers, like, just this week. But I swear, it doesn't matter how much my followers go up. It doesn't change the views I get on my videos. They're still at, like, 250, 300 views. I'm lucky to have any hit, like, over 400. Like, you would think with 1,000 followers, they would at least push that viewership to even, like, half of my followers. Doesn't seem to be the case. So, sometimes I'm just like, what's the point? What's the point in, like, even celebrating having more followers when it's not really helping my views? Just a little mini rant I had to have there. I'm so glad TikTok filters out comments. I don't know. I just hated being on YouTube and how it was just like hateful comments. I mean, trying their best to make me mad. It is not that way on here. Everyone's nice when they do comment. The problem is most people don't comment, but when they do, they're usually nice. I think I might have gotten too much cheese. I don't even want to finish the rest of this cheese. I'm just going to eat my chips and my pineapple. Hi, Leah. Thank you for the comment. Yeah, I do normally have a snacky lunch. I even pretty much call it like either my snack bowl or snack plate. And for me, it's more like a broken up sandwich. A lot of people, you know, for their lunch, they'll have deli meat and cheese on bread with like some chips on the side, you know. For me, I am having the meat, the cheese broken up, and then I have a few chips or crackers or something, and then some nuts, and then a fruit. For me, I'd rather have I'm not about, oh, thank you, Leah. That's sweet. I am not the type of person to be like, no carbs. I lived the keto lifestyle long enough. Thank you, Leah. Excuse me. So yeah, I would rather have carbs that I enjoy. And I usually try to have 1 carb per meal. And that rule already can be hard enough. So, yeah. Like, the one I usually talk about is, you know, we're in the summer So what do we have a lot of right now? The cookouts with the hamburger and hot dog, grilling, grill out, cookout, whatever you want to call it. And at least here in the South, the way that normally goes is they'll offer, everyone's usually getting at least one hot dog and one burger with a bun. So there's like 2 carbs right there. If you only get one of each, there's like 2 pairs of buns. And then your sides are normally chips and mac and cheese and potato salad and I don't know, whatever else. And then you normally can't find any kind of veggie being offered, you know, especially, again, here in the South. If there's green beans, it's usually like a green bean casserole or something. It's not necessarily healthy. So for me, what I preach is like, you don't have to go keto. You don't have to say no carbs. But sometimes even just saying 1 carb per meal is restrictive enough. You know, and it's hard enough to make that choice of what carb am I going to have? Am I just going to have the meat without the bun? People are going to notice that immediately, and they're going to make comments on that. Why can't you have the bun? You're working too hard on this diet. You're doing too much. Wait till they find out I'm only picking out one side, you know? And then I'm not going to have the sugary drinks they're offering. And then we'll see about the dessert. Wow, I've gotten a lot of likes. Thank y'all. Thank you. So yeah, that's my thing. It's like, it's restrictive enough to choose even just 1 carb per meal. But I really feel like that's important because that's part of learning this moderation. I feel like we all go from 0 to 100 real quick. We're either like, we don't care and we eat all the carbs and it's just whatever and we never lose weight and we're gaining all the time. Or we go complete keto fad diet and we're just like, we're just going to cut everything out and then we can only keep this up for a few weeks because it's too hard. We never can find that in between of how many carbs should we have, you know? And so that's what I preach is like, learn how to have just like 1 carb per meal. And that's what I do for my lunch. Is just that 1 carb with some meat with the protein, cheese, nuts, and a fruit, you know, of some sort. So, yeah. Some are against me even having chips, but I'm just like, I don't know. That's not here. If you have problems with me eating chips, just, I don't know, maybe find someone else because that's not me. Sorry, y'all can probably hear my washer. It's doing its spin cycle right now. It's really loud. I'm about done eating, so if anyone has any comments, questions about my journey so far, how I get my steps in, what I do at the gym, what I use to help on the calorie deficit, drop any questions. I'm here for the next maybe 5 minutes or so. Last chip. Thank you, Melissa. Sweet. I always appreciate anytime I get a follow. I appreciate that. Yeah. I'm always documenting my journey, so I feel like that's what you get when you follow me. You're following my journey. Oh my goodness, thank you. Another follow. Appreciate that. Yeah. So that's what I am normally posting about, is my weight loss journey and what I'm doing to lose weight, which is the calorie deficit, high protein usually, and 10,000 steps a day, literally every day, and going to the gym 3 times a week. So if you just want to watch someone transform in real time, like, follow me, because it's already been happening. I've already been documenting since January, and I've dropped 25 pounds since January. So I think it's really cool for me even to just look back on the videos I've made so far and see how I've transformed even just from that 25 pounds. But I'm going to drop more. I have like another 35 pounds to lose. So if you just want to watch me transform in real time, see how long it takes, even just from year to year, my goal was to see how much could I do in a year, starting in January. From January to January, what could I do to transform my body? And I'm just so proud already. We're in May, and I'm like, look how far I've come already. That's crazy. Just no telling where I'll be in January. And you know what makes me really want to cry? Is the end of October will be when I'm officially a year postpartum, like a year after having my baby. And I just already know I'm going to be proud of myself even then, because with my first baby, looking at myself a year postpartum, I was very discouraged. I hated seeing my body even after a year postpartum, and I was just hoping that weight would drop off. Everyone said, oh, if you just breastfeed, that weight will just go away. And that was not the case. And there I was standing and looking at myself a year postpartum and realizing not 1 pound had dropped. If anything, I gained more. So you literally have to work to lose that baby weight. And I think that's what most moms don't know, is it's not just gonna seep away. You have to work just as hard as any other time you've had to lose weight. You have to work hard to lose that postpartum weight as well. And I'm just here proving that we can. And I think that's incredible. And I'm proud of myself and any other mom that has been able to do that. I'm gonna just get a little bit more of this cheese, and then I'm gonna eat my pineapple. I love me some Celsius. I'm just saying. Because it's not just the caffeine. It's like so many vitamins. And I can feel like, I don't know, the difference every time. I'm so much more awake. I was literally wanting a nap right before this. And just the food and the Celsius, I'm just like so much more awake now. I don't know how I'm going to eat this on camera. And we'll just, okay. Someone else just followed me? Nope. Oh, it's the same person. Hi, anyone that's joining. I'm just finishing up my lunch. I'm eating some pineapple for after my lunch. I'm on a weight loss journey. 25 pounds down today. Oh, thank you, Caleb. Very nice. Thank you. Oh, I got a rose. Thank you, Belle. How fitting for Belle to send me a rose. Love that name. I'm pretty sure that's the first rose I've ever gotten, so I'll always remember Belle sent me the first rose. Thank you for the follow, Bill. Yeah, I'm just a mom on a weight loss journey. I'm 7 months postpartum. I started at 4 months postpartum in January, and now I'm 4 months into my journey and officially 25 pounds down. I can't say that enough. I'm so proud of myself. And so that's mostly what my channel is about, is me hitting the gym 3 times a week, hitting 10,000 steps a day, and I'm in a calorie deficit, along with living the life of a mother of a toddler and a baby. And yeah, it's just a crazy filled life, but I'm just really proud of my progress and everything. Okay, that was my last bite. I'm gonna take some more Celsius. All right, I guess that's it for today. Thank you for joining me on my lunch. Again, hit the follow if you want to join me on my journey. I try to get on lives every day for lunch, and yeah, I'm documenting my journey pretty well, and 25 pounds down. I'm so excited. And also, if you want to see my glow up, I'm planning on a glow up at 30 pounds down. I'm going to get a haircut, highlights, new wardrobe, probably self-tanner, whatever else I can do to give myself like a halfway glow up into my journey. So yeah, thank you again for joining my live, and I hope you all have a wonderful Wednesday. Bye.